Hey guys! Today's video gonna be all about men with mommy issues. I have videos about girls and guys having daddy issues. You may check them out too. The links will be in the description box below. And now, without further ado, let's talk about men and their mommy issues. It should be a red flag to a woman when a man doesn't respect or show love to his mom. Though the love has to be genuine, the man can be sweet to his mother out of fear. His mom can be demanding, controlling, or makes him feel guilty. In this case, a man will ultimately resent his mom, which isn't good either for him or for his relationships with other women. On the other hand, there are men who grew up with very nurturing mothers, so they tend to be more sensitive and attentive in romantic relationships. They respect and adore their mothers, who showed them how to value a woman early on. They have a great respect for women overall. Then, of course, there is the mama's boy, and there is a fine line between a man who is a good son and a guy who is excessively attached to his mommy. Also, there are mother haters. A mother hater will most likely have some serious control and possession issues. He will also find it difficult to relate to you, and when he sees you upset, he'll struggle to feel sympathetic. Guys who have no relationship with their mothers at all, or who have gone periods in their lives with no mom around as they were kids, these guys are the most fearful of commitment. They hop from bed to bed. They have abandonment issues, so they jump from one woman to another like Super Mario. And if they are not doing that, they find ways to push you away before things get too serious. They sabotage their own relationships so that they don't have any chance to be hurt. So the next time you spark something up with a new guy, keep your eye on his interaction with his mother, and you'll know a lot about your future relationship. If you are dating a guy with mommy issues, there are a few common things that you can expect. A quick disclaimer, because there are different relationships guys have with their mothers and therefore different consequences there are, a certain guy with the mommy issues will have only a few of the following signs. Sign number 1. He is suspicious and insecure. A man with mommy issues most likely experiences trust issues. Because of that, all the women he gets into a relationship with constantly must prove to him they can be trusted. He's asking your friends if you were really with them. He also looks through your phone and social media. The lack of trust he had towards his mom while he was growing up is now being projected onto all the women he interacts with. And because you are his girlfriend and you are even closer to him than others, therefore he pays closer attention to you. Sign number 2. If this guy is a mama's boy, then he'll be in constant contact with his mom. He may not live with her anymore, but he's always on the phone with her. And if he also spends most of his free time with her, then you know for sure his mom always comes first. On the other end of the mommy issue spectrum, there are guys who avoid anything that has to do with their mom. The detached son. He never talks about his mom. You never even know if he talks to her at all. You know it's a sensitive topic for him, and you keep wondering if they had a fight, if his mom is alive or whatever. He may have had not the best childhood growing up, and since then he hates all women. He projects his feelings to his mother onto other women, and you never know he feels that way until one day, all of a sudden, he starts talking about how all women are the same. Sign number 4. Low self-esteem and neediness. He will say things like, "You never tell me I look good, you never give me any attention, did you miss me?" Even if you tell him that all the time, it's never enough and he forgets it fast. Sign number 5. He expects you will hurt him. Whatever you do, he takes it as a vendetta against him, like all women out there have nothing else better to do but to hurt him. His ex-girlfriend cheated on him, for example, and so now he expects you are going to break his heart as well. He wants to be treated like a prince, or else you'll be just like all other women. So even if you just don't feel like going out that night because you have a headache, he gonna be complaining about you treating him badly. Or maybe you planned going to the gym and he wants meet at the exact time of your training, and when you say you're busy and ask him to reschedule your date, he doesn't want to hear about it. 'Cause you said no, and he assumed he's not that important to you now. Not wanting to see that maybe he's the problem and not you. Sign number 6. He feels entitled. If he gets the royal treatment each time he comes to visit his parents, then you are dealing with a pampered little boy in a grown man's body. Growing up when his mom gives him whatever he wants, when he wants, gives him a false sense of entitlement. He feels like he doesn't have to work hard for the things. Observe the way he treats his mom. If she helps him a lot and he acts like he deserves the help and doesn't even say thanks, then he will definitely act the same way with you. Sign number 7. He has no respect for women. Men with mommy issues also tend to be disrespectful to women. If your guy is like this, you will find that you constantly have to work extra hard to gain his respect. The thing is, also he may not even acknowledge that, and if you ask him, he'll deny. Your guy may need you to be so much more than an average woman and expecting a lot from you. You may find him looking down on other women. Sign number 8. He is a big cheater. There are men who didn't have a mother figure in their lives. If your boyfriend is like this, his mom may have been the center of his world when he was a child, but then when she left him, it caused a big void in his heart. He may have grown up trying to fill that empty spot. Eventually, this reflected in his interactions and relationships when he tended to have more than one woman in his life. Aside from you, for example, he may have another woman for intimacy, a different woman when he travels, and another one to mentally challenge him. He may become a habitual cheater, because even if you are the best girlfriend in the world, no woman can satisfy him and fill that void. Only he can do that. You are not his therapist to fix him, and he's not your patient who asks for it. Sign number 9. Again talking about mama's boy, who listens to her more than he should. He will do everything his mother says. He wants to please his mom, and you also have to if you are his girlfriend, even at the expense of your own authenticity. Your boyfriend feels very self-conscious when his mom is around. So if you are in a relationship with a guy who has mommy issues, you should know that you can help him to some extent, but at the end of the day, he must deal with it by himself. It's also important to ensure that your feelings and needs are not forgotten in the journey to fix this guy. At the end of the day, either type of guy needs to want to evolve, and if he's showing resistance, it would be best to invest your time in a better relationship. This guy can be a mother lover or a mother hater, but you should not forget about self-love and what's best for you. That's the end of the video. I wish everyone dealing with any kinds of issues to resolve them. Hope this video was helpful. Show me some love, leave comments, likes, and go watch my other videos. Okay, bye!